Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Community First Champion Center here in Fox Cities as we get ready for the third place game in the Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament. Here this afternoon. Sorry about that. Just double checking some stats. I didn't have a chance to get everything updated after heading home last night. Didn't see everything that was up there, so I just wanted to make sure I have some information that I can share a little bit about the teams. And I'm not sure if they're actually completely updated or not, but we will certainly find out. So today's contest here for third place is going to be between Appleton United, who lost in their semifinals 4-1 to the Neenah Hortonville Menasha Rockets, who are also ranked number 6 in Division I in the state coming into this weekend. And they will be playing at 3:30 against the winner of last night's second semifinal, which was between Fond du Lac Springs Ledgers and Fond du Lac Cardinals. And last night the Springs Ledgers came out with a 5-0 victory over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Hoping that you'll enjoy the broadcast today. Again, we'll be broadcasting this game, and we'll also be broadcasting the championship game here for the Badgerland Conference. So if you know somebody that couldn't make it today, please make sure let them know that they can still watch the contest. I'll do the best that I can, as I've mentioned previously, and I keep sharing this over and over. I am a soloist doing this, so I've got the camera, I've got the broadcasting. Try to do the best I can with stats. That's the thing that slides off to the side while I'm doing these broadcasts. I also am the sound engineer, so what you've got is me, myself, and I do the best I can. I love doing this for you, so yes, we're on RadioPlusInfo.com, but there is probably going to be some mistakes. I also have had some intermittent issues with the internet, and even my MiFi has been going in and out, so I'm not 100% sure that everything will stay connected. If I lose signal, please stick with me. Come back. I'll make sure that I can get everything back up. I've been able to troubleshoot some of the things, but not 100%. As we get ready for today's contest, we'll go through a variety of things, but let's quickly give a shout out to our sponsors here as we get ready for today's contest. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back here to the Community First Champion Center. Let's talk a little bit about the Appleton United team. So I was looking at some of their stats again. So their leading scorer with goals this season so far here, and I believe I'm only looking at Badgerland Conference information, but that could be not true because I'm looking at it. It is not true, so I apologize for that. It's overall stats, so we'll just keep comparing apples to apples, so I'll do the same thing when we talk about Fond du Lac. Leading goal scorer so far on the season is tied with number 7, Ryder Hill, with 8 goals, and number 13, Dane Heindel, also with 8 goals. And then in second or third, depending on how you want to look at it, it'll be number 6, Brendan Lemry, with 7 goals. Assists on the season, leading assist scorer is number 7, Ryder Hill, once again, with 14 assists. And number 21, Connor Cook, next with 11. And then number 9, Hans Riddlehoover, with 9 assists. So total points for the team, it looks like this for Appleton United. Number 7, Ryder Hill with 22. Number 13, Dane Heindel with 14. And number 21, Connor Cook with 14. In goal today, I believe he told me it's going to be, let me double check it. It's going to be number 30, Luke Kelly, who has a 2-11-1 record so far on the season. He's faced 494 shots, 431 saves, giving up 63 goals. That gives him a 4.46 goals against average and an .872 save percentage for Appleton. I was going to see if I could go back here and check out the game schedule and see how these guys did the last time that they played when they did their head-to-head Badgerland Conference. And we'll see if I can find that here quick off of Prep Hockey. So I do know that in the conference, Appleton, so they lost to Fond du Lac back on Tuesday, January 11th, 4-1, and that was played at the Appleton Family Ice Center. So it was home ice, and Fond du Lac was able to get the win. Fond du Lac in the conference was 6-1 coming into the seeding, and they ended up having to do a tiebreaker. Is that's what all of the teams, top 3 teams, all had the same record, and they ended up going to goals for, I believe, is what they ended up doing, and then they chose from there. They decided to go head-to-head, and that's where Fond du Lac ended up being the number 3 seed, and Springs was the 2 seed. And here in Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament, Appleton was the 4 seed. So things are panning out pretty much the way that we had expected them to pan out. Appleton will be playing Fond du Lac here in the 3rd place game. Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. So I did interview the head coach from Appleton United. That was Matt Hughes. His assistants are Jeremy Ballard, Kyle Andrews, and Nick Jansen. And I did talk to him about what would make him smile today. The Fondy Family Dental is a proud sponsor of the Fond du Lac area sports. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today at Fondy Family Dental. So the coach for Appleton said the things that will help put a big smile on his face is they're going to be able to execute those things, the little things correctly. So catching passes, making sure that they're in the proper position, not leaving rebounds out front, and making sure that they are able to execute when they have a chance to score. And the second thing he said that would put a huge smile on his face if they were able to score the first goal today in this contest. Let's take a little bit here from our sponsors, and we'll be back here to talk about the Fond du Lac program in 30 seconds.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Back here to the Community First Champion Center, you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Hope you'll enjoy this broadcast of the Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament. Again, if you're not familiar, the Badgerland plays each other one time during the regular season, gets seeded, and then they come back here and play in a tournament to determine both a regular season champion as well as a tournament champion. And the regular season champion ended up, based on the tiebreaker criteria, went to Neenah, Hortonville, Menasha. The Rockets ended up taking first place. Fond du Lac was tied with them, but based on the seeding criteria, they ended up 3rd in the regular season. Talked a little bit to Coach Ryan Saracen as well here for the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile. Fondy Family Dental, again, is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They see patients of all ages in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today at Fondy Family Dental. And the smile that Coach Ryan Saracen said that would happen today is if the team could rebound from the bad loss that they came out with. Talked to him a little bit also. He said he was disappointed in how flat they came out in the contest in a huge rivalry game. You could see that the time of possession in the zone was dominated by Springs. Not so much, I would say, in the first period. I thought the first period they skated pretty well. Fond du Lac really didn't have a lot of pressure. I think they only had 2 shots, if I remember correctly, watching that game again last night in the first period. They only ended up total of 14 overall. So if you're not putting shots on goal, you're going to have a hard time scoring. Although St. Mary Springs last night also only had 20 shots on goal, if I remember correctly again. But they were able to execute on 5 of those and ended up getting the shutout 5-0 over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. So Coach is asking them to put a big smile on his face today, is that they'll come out on fire, forget about what happened yesterday, and get themselves ready for the playoffs and show what they'll be able to do once they do get the seeding taken care of in the playoffs. Take a look at some of the scoring information again for Fond du Lac. Leading scorer, and again, this is just their information from last night prior to the game. Leading scorer is Tommy Koenigs with 7 goals in Badgerland Conference play. Hunter Parr with 6 and Brett Zabel with 5. Assist leader in the Badgerland Conference play goes to to Brett Zabel again. He had 15. Aiden Hefner with 10, and Jace Weber with 6. Giving the total points leader for Fond du Lac, Brett Zabel with 20, Aiden Hefner with 14, and Tommy Koenigs with 11. In goal again today is going to be Spencer Schober. We'll talk about that starting lineup when we get closer here. And while we're waiting for that, let's hear again from a couple of our sponsors, and we'll pop in here when we get ready for the starting lineups. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this broadcast here from Community First Champion Center in the Fox Cities.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain.
Welcome back here to the Community First Champion Center as we get ready here for the starting lineups. Starting lineups here for Appleton as they're coming out to their blue line, getting introduced. Heading at 1 defense is going to be number 4, Jack Kangas. And his defensive partner is going to be number 9, Ben Engboss. Kangas is just a freshman, and Engboss is a junior. Centering is going to be number 6, Brendan Lemry, senior forward. And he is going to be centering at 1 wing, number 10, Tyler Heil. He's a junior for Appleton. And the other wing is going to be number 22, Kenny Kapheim, a sophomore. And in goal is going to be number 30, Luke Kelly, the senior for Appleton. Starting lineup here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. In at defense is going to be number 6, Jace Weber, a junior. And number 8, Tyson Craig, a freshman. Playing in at the offensive side, starting in at 1 wing is going to be number 2, Brett Zabel. His other wing partner is going to be number 10, Thomas Koenigs. And in at center is going to be number 15, Hunter Parr. In goal is going to be the freshman, number 33, Spencer Schober. Had a rough night last night, so hopefully that he'll be able to bounce back from yesterday's contest. We'll be back here in 1 minute after we go through the national anthem. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Welcome back here to the Community First Champion Center in Fox Cities. Quick Moraine Park Technical College keys to the game. Moraine Park Technical College offers more than 100 career areas to help prepare you for your future. Once again, Coach Ryan Saracen for the Fond du Lac Cardinals said keys going to do this game is that they're going to have to completely forget about what happened yesterday and just come out here and play a new game and get themselves prepared for the playoffs now that the Badgerland Conference title is off the table. The Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer. Bauer Chiropractic voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. No injuries for either teams were reported. I thought there might have been a couple of hard collisions last night that we saw that there might be a couple of bangs and bruises and a couple of players may not be able to go, but that is not the case for Fond du Lac. We just went through the Baker Cheese starting lineups. One more time for Fond du Lac. At center is going to be number 15, Hunter Parr. Brett Zabel, number 2, and Thomas Koenigs will be the wings, number 10. In at defense is going to be number 6, Jace Weber, and number 8, Tyson Craig. And in goal is going to be Spencer Schober, the freshman, number 33. Get ready here for the Right Way Home Improvement opening face-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement today for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. First attack right off the bat, got a broken stick for an Appleton player. Coming in after it, making an attack. Dumping it back in was Appleton United. Still held in the zone. Tried to feed it back. That was trying to get it back in there to number 10. Tyler Heil. Coming right back the other way. So I'm trying to get my hands all situated here. Now I can pick up the action. Hopefully we can stay with it. Skating with it is number 6, Jace Weber. He gets down, round back behind the net, looking for somebody to center to. Slips off of the stick, lost it up against the boards. That's going to be picked up there by number 15, Jared Marvin. Nice intercepted pass there by Aiden Hefner. Hefner has it, shot into the belly, and a save there by the goalie, number 30, Luke Kelly. Beautiful read there by Hefner. Took the shot, got it right into the belly there of Kelly, who gets the whistle. 16:07 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Center for Fond du Lac, number 20, Blake Spees. He's got wing number 25, Thomas Koenigs. Comes back out, picked up there in the defensive zone by number 3, Aiden Hefner. Is up against the boards. Held in now by Appleton as they intercepted that pass. Trying to get something out. 2 guys out in the slot. Nobody there. Tip. Ooh, just missed that one off of the backside of, went wide of there of the net. Skating with it is number 14, Austin Hughes. He drops it over. Gets it over to Koenigs. Loses it behind the net, left out in the slot, but picked up there by Appleton as the Fond du Lac players were all caught down below the goal line. Thomas Koenigs picks it up again. Goes back through the neutral zone. Nice move there. He's got 3 Appleton players collapsing. The goalie didn't see it. Is able to get the save there. Kind of a rough save if you take a look at it. 15-15 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 2 shots here for Fond du Lac, which was much better than they did yesterday right off the bat. So they are coming out offensively, trying to put some shots on net. Unfortunately, they haven't found the back of it. It's going to be number 16 there, Elliot Ohm, who swung it over for Appleton. Comes into the neutral zone. Skating after was number 4, Jack Kangas. Drops it down below. Picked up there by Jace Weber. Little scrum in the corner. Comes out with number 7, Jonathan Koenigs with it. Behind the net. Looks. Bangs it off of the half wall. Trying to get the breakout. Comes over to number 36, Aiden Schwartz. Battling there was number 18, Ben Tomasetti. For Appleton, that's going to squirt back into the neutral zone. Get in there first is Koenigs. Walking in, takes it. Oh, good play there by the goalie as he stretches out, gets that pad down low as it kind of slipped off of, I take that back, that was Schwartz with it, my fault. Number 36, Aiden Schwartz coming in on the attack. Kind of slipped off of his stick as he was coming across the crease. Chipped in again. That's number 15, Hunter Parr, chipping it in. 21, Connor Cook trying to clear it. Comes all the way back cross ice. That's going to miss on the connection. Hefner's going to get it over to Dianovich, my fault. And there's going to be a save by Kelly into the glove as he watches it the whole way. 14:06 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Reaching that glove out there, snagging the third shot already here by Fond du Lac. Banging off of the half wall. Aiden Hefner with it. Shot towards the net. Left out loose there. Zone defenseman is screening him, which is typically what happens when you get yourself packed in tight. Fond du Lac still with possession. Chipped onto the glass. Held in. Hefner got it down to Parr. Back out to Hefner to hold it into the line. Wrapping it around. Parr's going to get there first. He's going to beat Riddlehover. Hefner didn't get much on that one, but still good forecheck here by Brett Zabel. He has it over to Parr, back into the slot. How nice, tried to pull a trigger there was Drake Dianovich. Unable to do so. Now we got a trip penalty coming here on number 6. Tripping is going to be the call for Appleton, and that's going to put Fond du Lac on the power play. Brendan Lemry is going to go to the box. 2 minutes up on the board for tripping here in the first period. First power play opportunity here for Fond du Lac. Again, last night I had mentioned that they were executing on about 22% of their power plays in the Badgerland Conference. Good movement into the slot. Shot wide. Had even the screener out in front for Fond du Lac. Seeing if they can capitalize. I believe that they had 5 penalty opportunities last night and were unable to execute on any of them. They were 0 for 5. Back out to the blue line. Swinging. Going to run their umbrella here. Shot by Hefner. It's get knocked down. Hits Hunter Parr himself. Hefner holds it in. Here's a chance. Getting it over there to number 20, Blake Spees. The defense went for a change, and now coming back with it, caught as he was trying to dump it in. Number 7, Ryder Hill, puts it down behind the net. It's going to be picked up there by Jace Weber. He's going to get it out to Zabel. Brett Zabel moves it back over to Blake Spees. Spees comes into the zone, gets met there by a couple of United players. Setting up their power play again at the top. Weber gives it over to Spees. He takes a shot, bad angle shot there, and it's going to be a glove save by Kelly. 12-11 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 45 seconds still left on the power play for the Cardinals. 5 shots on goal so far. Much more dominant than they did yesterday. Trying to work it into the center. Off the wall, Dianovich with it. Comes all the way back out to Weber. Weber, shot towards the net, wide. Had people in front across the screen, but nothing there. It's number 8, Tyson Craig, dumps it down. Holds it in the zone, nice play. Comes all the way back. Weber makes a move into the slot. Takes around the outside shot, and it's tipped into the glove of Luke Kelly. Good work there by Fond du Lac, trying to get it in. Better save by Kelly for Appleton United. 16 seconds still left here on the power play for the Cardinals. Dianovich in at center. Chops it over to number 36, Aiden Schwartz. Comes out to Tyson Craig. Tried to get it back in. 10 seconds still left here on the power play. Chipping it Back up against the wall. Dianovich reverses direction. That's over to number 34, Ryan Marks. And they come out. Both teams are at full strength. Spencer Schober didn't see it. In the slot, had a chance there to pull the trigger, was Ryan Marks. Right there, just missed on it. So Appleton kills off their first penalty. Skating with it now is Brendan Lemry. Gets met hard there by Weber up against the board. Craig's going to change the directions, reverse it, going after it. It's going to squirt out. Tyler Heil, now picked up by number 16, Elliot Ohm. He swings it over to his partner, Hans Riddle-Hoover. Intercepted there by Fond du Lac, but couldn't hold on to it. In the neutral zone play, chipping it. Dropping it down low on the ice, number 11, Maddox Ellingson is out there with number 7, Jonathan Koenigs. Defensively is number 14, Austin Hughes, and number 3, Aiden Hefner. Trying to pick it up there. Ellingson chips it, gets it around. Elliot Ohm, but trying to get in there. Comes in on the forecheck, has enough pressure, but held in there by Noah Quinn for Appleton. Cross-ice pass into the neutral zone. Going in there with speed, getting there first on the forecheck was number 13, Heindel for Appleton. Held up there by Hunter Parr. Dianovich going after it. Cheps up into the netting here right in front of us. At the 9:49 mark here at the Community First Champion Center in Fox City, as you are watching Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament play. Third place game between Appleton United and the Fond du Lac Cardinals here on RadioPlusInfo.com. You're listening to Jeff Sauer. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here. Love watching Badgerland Conference hockey. You can see why later on today, why it will be the game of the week for prep hockey. Trying to get it in. Dianovich did a nice job of pinning that foot right to the blue line to try and stay onside. Unfortunately, they lost the puck. Then Dianovich is going to get it and drop it down low. Picking it up there is going to be number 4, Jack Kangas for Appleton. Clears off of the board. It's going to be turned over. Picked up there by Jace Weber. Weber's going to circle back off of the corner. Looking. Makes a good pass. Bangs it off of the wall. Dianovich picks it up. And then it's going to be taken away. Comes right back out in the neutral zone. Tyson Craig with it. Trying to get it over to Hunter Parr, but it's going to be intercepted there by number 18, Ben Tomasetti. Back at the top of the circles. Fond du Lac trying to reset. Getting it in the neutral zone. Parr goes after it. Gets to the red line and then dumps it so he doesn't get the offsides call. Or take that back, the icing call. Weber has it. Oh, a tip. That was a good play they had set up there to get it to Zabel. Unfortunately, Zabel is unable to get it to his stick. Going after it with speed is number 6, Lemry, and it's going to be an icing call as the first two-line pass, and see what happens when it gets to the hash marks. Lemry thought that he might have gotten there first. Just a little bit past the halfway mark, still zeros on the Quest Interior scoreboard. No shots yet on goal for Appleton. 6 shots here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Several of those coming off of their power play opportunity that they had that they were unable to execute on. That's going to be coming all the way down. That'll be another icing. So we'll come all the way back down. Icing again occurs in hockey when you pass it 2 lines or more. So you'll see skaters try and get to the red line and then try and dump it in there and allow their players to forecheck. But if you're behind that red line and you're dumping it into your offensive zone, it's an icing call unless it's touched by your own player getting there first before it gets to the goal line. It's actually to the hash marks, and most people don't realize that that's where the call gets made as soon as the skater gets to the hash marks. That's where they end up making the icing call. So if you can get there before skating, then it's not an icing call. Chipped into the netting, that's by Aiden Hefner. And we'll get a face-off here to the Trapper side of Spencer Schober, the freshman goalie for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. considered to be a regular goalie because he uses the trapper on the left side, and that was initially termed to be what almost all goalies would do, is hold it in the blocker in their right hand with their stick. Face-off, won by number 7, Jonathan Koenigs, trying to hold it in and then squirts it over to the neutral zone. Wrapped back down below the goal line. Picked up there by Weber. Or take that back. That was Aiden Hefner. Still trying to get numbers. Shot, blocker, save. Left it out front. Here's a chance for Appleton. Schober scrambling. He's on his backside. Laying down a nice job there to cover the whole bottom of the net was Aiden Hefner. Appleton had their chances. Schober was down. Reacts, gets the save there into the corner. It's kind of the same thing I noticed yesterday from Spencer. He ends up getting himself his center of gravity is set too far back and ends up falling on his backside, which then leaves him no opportunity to be athletic and to scramble and get those pads back square underneath him. Here's a chance. Shot. Nice save there by Schober. Still on it. Appleton up over the goal. Scored at 6:52 by Appleton United as they had all kinds of pressure and the rebounds were left out front. 6:52 mark. Appleton scores their first goal. And I couldn't see who's got that. I think it was going to be number 7 or number 10. So we'll see who the announcer gives it to me here and see who's going to get the assist. That drawing first blood here is going to be Appleton United in this third place game. And that's going to make the coach, Matt Hughes, smile from the Fondy Family Dental. He had talked to me earlier in the broadcast and said that that would put a huge smile on his face if they could score first, and they did. So now they got a new pep in their step. Coming back with it, Dianovich, cross-ice pass, hits it over to Zabel, trying to work it in. Runs into Kelly a little bit. Kelly takes offense to that a little bit. Here's a chance for Parr. Gets around the defense. Shot. Save. Kelly didn't see where it was. That ended up popping back out. So that first goal scored at 6:52 here in the first period. So when I give the time, I just wanted to make sure everybody's aware that's 6:52 on the clock, so it's not the elapsed time. So on the clock, 6:52. Number 13, Dane Heindel, with an assist going to number 7, Ryder Hill, and a secondary going to number 42, Max Thomas. Heindel from Hill and Thomas. Hard hit over there. Taken by the Fond du Lac player. That's Dianovich. Hopefully he'll be okay. Gets to the bench. So does the goalie as a penalty is going to be called. We'll see what it is. 6 attackers here for Fond du Lac. Stays in. Good hands there by Hefner. Extra man on the ice. Trying to make the attack. Moving it across is number 25. Thomas Koenigs. Still with it. Fond du Lac having the opportunity, and Kelly's going to get the save. At 5:04, get the whistle, as a penalty is going to be called again on Appleton. See who's going to get the call. It's going to be number 22 who's going to get called for interference. At the 5:04 mark here in the first period, that's going to be Kenny Kapheim for Appleton, and that's going to put Fond du Lac on their second power play of this first period. Fond du Lac with control, running an umbrella setup here at the top, swinging it. Hefner takes it, drills it, knocked down there by the defense, number 3, Hans Riddlehover. Fond du Lac working again from behind this time, swings it over, gets it back out to Hefner. Hefner moves it over to Zabel. Hefner has it, looks, Zabel. Cross-ice pass, gets it over to number 20, Blake Spies. Taking their time to work it around, getting to the slot. Shot, oh, he had a chance there as Kelly was not ready for that shot as he was screened. Shot again, hammered. Ooh, almost squirted there through the pads underneath and just directs out to the outside of the goal. That's going to be cleared all the way down. Spencer Schober's going to pick it up. If you noticed, unfortunately, he didn't notice that Appleton was going for a change, so he had his players all in the right position to get a quick attack. as they're keeping the same power play players out there, except for now joining is number 25, Thomas Koenigs. Dropping it into the corner, going after it is Hunter Parr. Parr has it behind the net. Slams on the brakes, looks to reset, does, gives it over to Aiden Hefner. Hefner's going to run it from behind. Skates through his zone, gets to the neutral zone. Is able to bang it off for the boards and get it down low. Chipped over, comes all the way back out to the top. Koenigs gets it over to Zabel. Koenig steps in to try and hold it in. Held in there by Parr. And it's going to be drilled back down with 25 seconds left here on the power play. Fond du Lac had to get back on sides. They're going to call it no. I thought he was able to touch, and it's going to be offsides. A faceoff will be here right in front of us. It's number 2, Brett Zabel, tried to hustle to get back into the play, was unable to do so. Oops, I take that back. They're going to call a penalty on Zabel. I didn't see that coming. So at the 3:21 mark, Zabel is going to get called for the penalty. See what they called. I can't remember. I didn't see the officials call, but we're going to skate 4-on-4 here for 18 seconds. They put it up on the wrong side, and they said that's okay, just let it go. Schober with a stick pops it into the corner. So Appleton did have a couple of shots, and we're able to put one in. That's going to be an icing call because we're skating 4-on-4, so when you skate even, can't just dump it down. 6 seconds left here on the 4-on-4, and that'll mean a minute 42 for Appleton United to go on the power play. Wrapping it around. I think they called interference again. Shot shorthanded, knocked away from Dianovich, who's glad to see him back out there. So power play now for a minute 32 yet. Blowing a skate, putting some pressure on it is Fond du Lac. Going hard into the forecheck is number 20, Blake Spies. I've talked about this before when I've done several broadcasts. Spies gets it into the skates, had a chance to knock it down. You can put some pressure on some high school players. You can typically see, and it's not just at the high school. I've seen it at the junior level too. On your penalty kill, if you have somebody who can get out there, knocked down by Dianovich, coming back with it is Spies. He's got a one-on-one shot, knocked that into the shin guards of number 3, Hans Rittelhuber. Killing a little bit of time. Just got to be careful here when they use that behind the net breakout with the player there, which is a very simple type of breakout system, but it also is effective if you have somebody on your forecheck who's in tight. And that's what happened on that first breakout. This time it's a little bit different. You can see number 18, Ryan Lenz, doing a good job here, putting all kinds of pressure on the puck, and then they switch it off. That's a nice job there. They can't get it broke out. Now they get it in the neutral zone. Try to tip it. It's going to be broken and dumped back in for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. 15 seconds left here on the power play. 1:30 coming up here on the Quest Interiors scoreboard clock. Appleton having a hard time breaking it out again as they have all kinds of good forecheck pressure by Fond du Lac. Right down in front, up against the boards. Appleton gets it. Now they get it into the zone, and they've killed off the penalty, so we're back to even strength. 1:15 left here in the period. Appleton United with a 1-goal lead over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Shot towards the net, knocked down there by the defense. Chipped back into the neutral zone. 1 minute remaining here in the first period as the announcer lets us know. Trying to get a break, a nice catch pass there, but then unable to get it in and keep control as Parr. Back into the neutral zone. Chipped up over the top. It's a big saucer pass. I don't know, they got to come up with a different name because that's not really a saucer pass there. I guess that would be kind of a floater. Down into the corner, still 30 seconds left. Fond du Lac needs to be careful here, not give something up. And Appleton needs to really do their best on defense to not get that equalizer given up. Nice move there, and he scores! Nice move there by number 2, Brett Zabel, to get around Luke Kelly and score from the outstretched pad. Beautiful move as Zabel comes around the circle, gets it onto the dot, gets in deep, comes across the crease and scores on a nice goal. Here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals with 20 seconds left. They get the equalizer here in the first period. Not sure if they're going to give an assist. I don't know if there was one, so we'll find out what the announcer says. Right back at it is the Cardinals. Unassisted for Zabel on the goal. That was beautiful skating and good stick handling as he got Kelly to commit and was able to get the puck around his pad at the end. Good pressure here as that gave a little bit of spark of life to the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And that's going to do it here for the first period as the score on the Quest Interior scoreboard, 1-1. Fond du Lac getting the equalizer here with 20 seconds left in the period by number 2, Brett Zabel, unassisted. First goal was scored by Appleton United at the 6:52 mark on the clock. That goal was scored by number 13, Dane Heindel, with an assist to number 7, Ryder Hill, and the secondary going to number 42, Max Thomas. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com as we're broadcasting the third place game here in Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament play between Appleton United and the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and we're all even. We'll be back after we hear from our sponsors, and we'll give a recap as we get ready for the second period.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
I bought my used SUV from one of those big national retailers. It seemed like a good idea until they delivered it. And I discovered issues. Trying to get them to help has turned into an endless runaround. It's pretty disappointing. I feel abandoned.
Choosing Holiday over a faceless online retailer is a no-brainer. In person or online, we're here for you. With quality vehicles, more for your trade, and the care you deserve. From Wisconsin's #1. Dodge the remorse and discover the difference at Holiday. It's worth the trip.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain in my right knee due to arthritis. The results I've experienced have been a lot less pain in my knee. I'm able to walk up and down steps a lot better than I was. I would highly recommend the procedure to anybody that's been talking to an orthopedic surgeon. They wanted to perform a full knee replacement on me, and I thought, I'm pretty young for that, so I was looking for other alternatives.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at FondulacSmiles.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Even dock spiders know there comes a time to clear the cobwebs off investments at different financial institutions and former employers in order to help plan for the future. LedgeVest Financial can help clients transition from cobwebs to a financial pathway tailored to pursue their future goals. Clear the cobwebs with the help of LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 60 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to LedgeVestFinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from AirTech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Welcome back here to the Community First Champions Center here in Fox Cities. The Zamboni is off the ice. They still got 2:20 left here on the clock for this first intermission. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com, bringing you all of the action here for the Badgerland Conference Tournament. Last night we had Fond du Lac taking on Springs. Springs comes out with a victory 5-0, and that's why we have Fond du Lac here today in their third place game, playing against Appleton United, tied at ones after one period. As you can see up there on the Quest Interior scoreboard, first goal was scored by Appleton United at the 6:52 mark, scored by number 13, Dane Heindel, with an assist to number 7, Ryder Hill, and a secondary assist going to number 42, Max Thomas. And then with 20 seconds remaining here in the period, an exciting move there by Brett Zabel as he was able to get a hold of the puck, walk it around, take it all the way from the circle, come all the way across the crease, and be able to beat the goalie, number 30, Luke Kelly, get it around the pad and score for Fond du Lac to get the equalizer. 2 penalties in that period for Appleton United. Both of them were killed off, and 1 penalty for Fond du Lac. It resulted also in a penalty kill. I didn't have the statistics for Appleton's penalty kill, so I'll have to see if I can do a little bit of digging. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of playing here, so I apologize that I'm going to do that, but I need to do a test to see if I can get a microphone so I can get the coaches up here at the end of the contest and see if I can get some coaches' comments that we can make sure that we're broadcasting. So I did talk to Coach Ryan Saracen about that. I didn't have a chance to talk to Coach Matt Hughes. If he would like to come on up, he certainly can have some comments that he'll be able to provide. So you can see the players are hitting the ice as we're going to get ready here for the face-off in about 20 seconds. Before we do that, let's give a little bit more to a couple of our sponsors that we have here for all of the radio broadcasts this season at RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hey, did I tell you I bought an SUV online?
So did I.
Really? I went with Holiday. The process was easy and they delivered it to me.
I went with one of the big national retailers. I was excited until they delivered mine. That's when I discovered some problems, like a mysterious noise, a burn hole in the seat.
At Holiday, they took time to answer my questions. They even sent me a video for a close-up look. Yeah, it's been good. I'm a fan.
Next time, I'll be a fan of Holiday.
So those were the first intermission highlights that I gave to you earlier before we went to break, sponsored by Holiday Automotive. Holiday Automotive Highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. Here we go, ready for the puck drop. once again here in the second period, tied at ones between Appleton United and Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac dominated their first contest, beating Appleton United 4-1. Right now we are tied, so Appleton is feeling pretty good about themselves, I would think, right now. Once again, Fond du Lac at the end of the regular season was tied with a 6-1 record. Based on seeding purposes, they ended up being the number 3 seed, the way that it was figured out by the Badgerland Conference. Skating with it. Dianovich tried to move it in there. Saved by Luke Kelly. Comes all the way back out to Dianovich. He's going to wrap it around and give it to Zabel, the goal scorer. Banked it off of the board. Gave it over to Hunter Parr. Still held in the zone by Fond du Lac. Wound that one up right into the shin guards. Was number 6, Jace Weber. His defensive partner is Tyson Craig. Skating back with it for Appleton, chipping it. It's going to go in on Spencer Schober, and he's going to get on top of it and get the whistle here at 15:59 in the second period. The Quest Interior scoreboard showing that it's 1-1. Appleton picking up a shot here in this first go-round. I thought so did Dianovich, but they must not have seen it, so that's what happens sometimes, and as a goalie, Dad, it absolutely drives you bonkers to see that somebody gets shorted a save. And it's not that they have plenty of people down in the box to see it, so they might have just didn't see it. As he chipped it, it quickly popped back off. Right down in front of us here, a little bit of physical action here. Just a little rubbing. Appleton trying to break it out of their zone. Gets it over there to number 15, Jared Marvin. Marvin with it, skates through the neutral zone. Gets it in, tries to get it around, and it's a nice play, and it's going to be a penalty. A cross-check is going to be called. I think that's going to be on number 25, as he did that right out front here. So Thomas Koenigs is going to get called for the cross-check here in this period. I don't know. I mean, it was a little bit of a hard contact. That's what I was talking about here right out in front of the boards. So it's going to go to 15:20 here in the second period. Thomas Koenigs is going to get called for cross-check. Appleton on their second power play opportunity has it in the slot, but a good job there clearing it. Dianovich tried to get it out, unable to do so on the backhand side, wrapping it off of the boards. Stepping in Appleton, that was number 3, Hans Rittelhoover. Trying to clear it out again, held nicely there by number 15. Then it's going to be pulled out and dumped. So that was Jared Marvin who had it, and it's going to be dumped all the way back down. Luke Kelly's going to stop it, set it up. He's going to try and run a little bit of interference. The official was right there, told him, don't you do that with the stick. Thought it was a pretty interesting play to try and knock the stick out of Brett Zabel's hand. Down below the net, coming back here. Appleton still holding it. Dumps it across corner, nobody there, and it's going to go to Fond du Lac. They're going to bang it off of the glass, get it out, trying to get it in, and just losing an edge was Zabel. He does get it down low. They're going to make a change. Tried to get a long stretch pass read there by Fond du Lac, but it was offside, so unable to do anything with it. Once again, good pressure here from Fond du Lac, putting pressure on the puck. Having a hard time for Appleton to get their breakout. That's number 7, Ryder Hill. Decides to skate it, then loses it. It's going to be picked up there by Ryan Lenz. Held back in the zone. Once again, great forecheck pressure here. Nice job by Hunter Parr to hold it in. It's going to be picked up there by Fond du Lac. Dumps it. It's going to bang off behind the net. Luke Kelly going after it first is Parr. Parr gets it. Short-handed opportunity here. Then they're going to decide to kill out the time. Jace Weber picks it up. He dumps it. Hits the netting. And that's going to be a face-off back down in the zone. So what he was trying to accomplish ends up getting wiped out because he dumped it into the netting, and it wasn't necessary to do so. 19 seconds left here in the power play for Appleton, and they get a break as it's going to come all the way back down to their zone, offensive zone. Number 42 is going to be in that center. That's going to be Max Thomas. Pulls it all the way back to number 16, Elliot Ohm. Ohm tries to skate it in. Blocked down there by Craig. Comes back, hops over the stick of Ryder Hill. 5 seconds left here on the power play, and it looks like Fond du Lac's going to kill it. Good press over there by Zabel. So with full strength, they've got it in the zone. Comes out to the defense, held in there by Weber. Chips it up high. Picked up by Zabel. Zabel has it around the back of the net. Looks, decides he's going to keep it cross ice to the D. Nice pass and a good catch there by Weber. Wraps it down low. Parr reverses it. Dianovich is going to go after it. Gets there first. Reverses direction. Gets it over to Zabel. They look like they had a cycle going here for a second. Nice give and go. Coming in. Shot. Saved by Kelly as he eats that up into his belly. And a good attack there by Fond du Lac to try and get to the go-ahead goal. Good puck movement. Way to catch it. I like that little drop that he had there. Giving it over, I believe that was to Weber, who took the shot. Back to live action here. 12:43 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Comes all the way out to the D. Tries to get it through traffic. Unable to do so was Clapprich. Back into the neutral zone. Gets behind Clapprich. Shot way off from the blue line. That's easy save for the goalies. I understand what they're trying to do. Now coming in hard. Two-person forecheck. Fond du Lac's going to get there. Centering it. Oh, just gets into the skate. Good hustle back there by number 15, Jared Marvin, to get in the way of Fond du Lac. Back in the neutral zone still. Penalty coming to Fond du Lac. I didn't see what the penalty was, but the arm is up. Luke Kelly gets to the bench. They get their sixth attacker on, and then it's going to be touched by Fond du Lac as they read the pass nicely. And we'll see what the call is. Once again, it looks like they sent Koenigs to the penalty box. See if that's who it is on for sure. I thought that's what it was at the 12-minute mark here in the second period. Thought I saw number 25, but we'll see if that's who it's called on. Yep, it is. Time's going to go up, so we'll have to see what the call was. I didn't hear it. See it from the official. So Fond du Lac once again now, the third time they're on the penalty kill. Roughing is going to be the call. So officials are not liking the physical play today. So Appleton trying to get it out. Once again, Fond du Lac with all kinds of pressure, not letting them get anything set up. Now they dump it, but it's going to go over there and should be picked up by Fond du Lac. Try to chip it off the wall, but a nice play there by number 13, Dane Heindel, to hold it in for Appleton. Protecting the slot. Comes all the way back out at the top. Swings over to his D partner. Shot knocked down in front. Good play there by Clapprich to get the stick in the way. Tried to clear. Held at the blue line. Comes all the way back across. Gets the ricochet. Drops it down low. Appleton United still setting up and trying to work their power play. Shot. Blocker save. Popped up in the air. High stick was going to be the call. And it is. 58 seconds left. That's going to be a face-off all the way down. In the zone because it was played there with a high stick. So at 10:57, 58 seconds still here on the power play for Appleton United. 1-1 is the score. Appleton wins that face-off. Trying to get it out of their zone. Looking to make a move. They get their breakout working this time. Fond du Lac didn't get quite as much pressure on the puck. Comes back, shot, knocked down there by Jace Weber. Three people going after it there, which gives a chance for Fond du Lac to get possession. 35 seconds left. They're going to dump it all the way down. Behind the net. Picked up there by Appleton. I think that's number 9, Ben Ingboss. Trying to get something working. Fond du Lac picks it up. Got 20 seconds left, so going to eat a little time before they dump it back down. They do. Takes a ricochet, and if there would have been a potential forechecker, maybe. But instead, Fond du Lac goes for a change. Good hustle there. Comes out into the neutral zone. See who gets there first. Fond du Lac, but it hops up into the air, giving Appleton a chance to get in the zone. But picked up by Jace Weber. Weber bangs it off of the board, is able to get it all the way down. It's going to be an icing because the penalty just expired as Weber had it. The only consequence for icing here in the high school level is you're going to have the puck comes as a face-off back down into your defensive zone, so out in front of your goalie, but no other consequence, so it's not necessarily a bad play. You start playing up a little bit higher levels, now the icing is a consequence where you have to keep your players back on the ice, so if they already had their long 1-minute penalty kill out there, it becomes a problem. Offsides for Appleton as they get back, tag. See if they're going to call the penalty. Nope, they're going to let the physical play with Hefner go. It looked like it was a good, clean play. I didn't see a trip that was going to be called. That's what some of the fans were oohing and ahhing, hoping was going to be called. Back down, Fond du Lac, behind their net. Their defensive zone, trying to get it out. Shot towards the net. Gets all the way through on that bouncing puck. Schober able to get a piece of it. It's going to be played off of the bench there by Appleton, so I'll see where the faceoff's going to go. Since they played it, Fond du Lac player, and I think he actually is correct, saying went off of the bench. But maybe because he's the one that flung it into the bench, it's going to come all the way back down. 9:21 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 1-1 is the score here in the second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com from the Community First Champion Center here at Fox Cities. Good work there. Nice save, but followed up. Almost had a chance as Luke Kelly left a juicy rebound out front. Turned over. Zabel with it. Scored the only goal so far for Fond du Lac. Traffic out front. Tried to get the tip. Was Parr. Still held in by Fond du Lac. Changing direction. Going after it. Zabel gets there first. Has possession. Gets it out front. Looking for a tip again by Parr. Unable to get it. Number 19, Connor Clapperidge plays it. Fond du Lac's got their players all down below the goal line. It's hard to score there as they come walking out front. And getting on top of it is Luke Kelly for the save and the whistle at the 8:39 mark here in that second period. The Fond du Lac players, all three of them down behind the goal line, were able to keep squirting out towards the net as soon as they tossed the puck there. But Luke Kelly, the goalie for Appleton United, gets on top of it and gets the save here in that second period. Appleton wins it, tries to clear it by changing directions right away, but getting over there quickly. Popped up in the air. Oh, it landed on top of the net. Wow, that could have been trouble as he popped it up over his stick and tried to pop it into his glove. Instead, it popped and landed on top of the net. It almost fell behind to give Fond du Lac a second goal. It's ridden down. It's number 8, Tyson Craig. No icing. They said it should have been played. Kelly's going to get to it, leaves it, and tries to clear. Does. Gets it back out in the neutral zone. Appleton with possession. Tried to make the pass, went off of the skate, but does get it over to number 4. He walks in into the belly as they put a shot in on the freshman goalie Schober, and he's able to eat it up at the 7:50 mark here in the second period. Spencer Schober keeps the puck out of the back of the net and maintains a score of 1-1. Face-off down in front of Schober to his blocker side. Puck sitting out front. Coming after it, though, is Fond du Lac. They get it. No icing. Said it was tipped there. Playing it in the corner. Oh, Kelly had a chance there as he was right into his glove as he was lost it again. Some dangerous play, taking some chances there, trying to play it. Came all the way out, then lost it, and then stayed with it in the corner. And Fond du Lac was there on the forecheck, unable to control it, though. And he gets the whistle as the shot came in and on the glove. Shots are 15-9 total here in the second period. Should have wrote those down after the first period, but I didn't. Clapperidge tried to get it through, got it through the traffic, but it was wide of the net. Picking it up there, trying to center it into the skates. Ooh, going hard into the boards. No penalty is going to be called. Could have been a cross-check there, I thought, as Hefner was drilled into the boards. Fond du Lac still with possession. And then Appleton's going to get it, gets into the skates. Good hustle again. Coming across off of the knees was a shot there by Thomas Koenigs, unable to execute. Up against the boards. Chipped. Felled in. Ooh, good play there, but it's going to be called a hand pass. It's a good call there as he was at the blue line. They're going to call him probably offsides, but either way it would have been a hand pass as he moved it forward and his own player touched it, so that would have been a whistle either way. 6:46 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 1-1 is the score. Shots are 15-9. Fond du Lac with the advantage on shots here in this contest. Last time these two teams played, Fond du Lac won that game 4-1. Nice pass picked up there. Dijanovich dumps it into the corner, gets there first. Tries to take it around, gets kissed over there by number 4, Jack Kangas. Goal here with 5:12 on the clock in this second period. Parr, I believe they'll give Dijanovich an assist. Back to live action. Could have been a high stick possibly played there, but Fond du Lac now with the lead. And another goal quickly. 4:53. Thought that was number 7 that I saw there in the slot, but let's see if make sure. Yeah, it is. And the assist is going to go to number 34. Oh, I missed the instant replay. Did I get there in time? I did not. Sorry about that, folks. Beautiful play. You have to come back and watch it. Pick it up there. I believe that the assist is going to go to number 34, Ryan Marks, but we'll see how they call it at the 4:52 mark here in the second period. Fond du Lac with 2 quick goals takes a 2-goal lead over Appleton United in this third-place game in Badgerland Conference hockey action. Appleton United now trying to get everything they can. They are in position, but they can't execute those passes to get behind the Fond du Lac players as they've got good active sticks and they're in a perfect position to intercept those passes. So they're trying to hit the players going around behind. Dropped down in there by number 15, Jared Marvin. Right back out in front again. And they're going to give it secondary. So the goal is going to be scored by number 7, Jonathan Koenigs, with an assist to number 36, Aiden Schwartz. And the secondary is going to go to number 19, Connor Clapprich. Back at it again. Fond du Lac, all kinds of pressure now, feeling confident after they've got this 2-goal lead. Have really got a good pep in their step. Appleton is reeling on the defensive side, not having anybody in the slot to help protect. And when they do, they're chasing and dropping out of position, giving Fond du Lac all kinds of space to work on the attack. That's going to go into the glove as Kelly all the way out at the top of the crease. Nice job there, coverage by Luke Kelly. He's going to get the whistle to help his defense a chance to regroup. But the damage has been done by the Fond du Lac Cardinals as they have put 2 up in less than a minute here in the second period. Have really put shots on net too, 22-9 so far in this contest. Still held in there by Fond du Lac, trying to get it out as Appleton right in the slot again, right into the belly. Luckily there is Kelly to make the cover again, but Fond du Lac is swarming all over the low and mid slot here. More in the low, right down in front of the crease. They've had all kinds of chances there. That shot coming from the hash marks at the 3:15 mark here in the second period. Chance into the glove, dropped again by Kelly. He had it. That's one of the other goals was scored. Back out front again. Chance there for number 18, Ryan Lenz. Koenigs battling. Picked up there by number 20, Blake Spies. Again into the slot. Here's a chance for Fond du Lac right into Schober's pads. Lenz was trying to poke it. Little bit more physical action taking place here in front of the slot. Officials are telling him to break it up. Good attack once again there by Fond du Lac to try and get their 4th goal. Luke Kelly is able to lay on top of it and get on top of it and smother it to keep the score at 3-1 for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Comes out to Clapridge. Clapridge has it. Oh, they're crashing again. A nice play, but Luke Kelly read that one and was able to get the paddle out of the stick out front and make sure that it was chipped away. Clapridge gets it back into the neutral zone. Chipped in by Zabel. Gives it over to Parr. He had on the backside. Dianovich executes beautiful give and go for the fourth goal for Fond du Lac. Drake, I believe it is. Drake Dianovich is going to score. Nice give and go. Wide open. No way that Luke Kelly can get there in time. And Fond du Lac is going to score once again here at the 2:31 mark in the second period. Dianovich, the assist is going to go to Parr. And I'm not sure who's going to get a secondary. If they would, it probably would be to Zabel, who had that other one, if I remember correctly. As I was commenting, he got it in the zone. 4-0 here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Just going crazy on the scoreboard here in this second period. Appleton having all kinds of trouble. Again, there's a high slot shot up over the top. So they got it reversed. Parr should have had the first assist, and the second assist is going to go to Zabel. Picked up once again. Fond du Lac with it, gets it in the zone. Odd man rush, and behind. Save there, trying to stay on top of it is Kelly, but a good attack once again by the Fond du Lac Cardinals, getting to the net quicker than Appleton can get back in there and forecheck. So exploding here in this second period for 3 goals. The Fond du Lac Cardinals now up 4-1 on the Quest Interior scoreboard here at the Community First Champion Center. Tipped up into the net, and that's going to be a goal scored by number 34, I believe that is, who's going to get the goal. Had his stick on the ice, shot from the defense, and he's going to pick it up and get the tip. I'm not sure who got the first shot towards the net, but at 1:42, the 5th goal is going to go in the back of the net. It was interesting. He didn't even know it. He had to turn around and look as one of his players was coming to celebrate with him first, and then he looked and saw it right there in the back of the net. Was number 34, Ryan Marks, with the goal, putting another one up, 4 in a row here in less than 4 minutes for Fond du Lac. Right back at it again. That's going to go up over the top. Glove on it by Kelly. Unable to squeeze it and keep it in the glove. Chipped up over the net. Now Appleton with a chance. Gets it in the zone. Centers it. Schober is able to read that. A nice tip opportunity for Appleton. But Spencer Schober on top of it to get the save and keep it out of the back of the net. So a good response there by Appleton United. Let's see who, first of all, I want to see if they got some assist. There's got to be an assist on that goal that was given to number 34, Ryan Marks. Waiting for the announcer to give it to us. So assists are going to go to number 6, Jace Weber, and to number 11, Maddox Ellingson. So the goal goes to Marks from Weber and Ellingson at the 1:42 mark. Now we're down to less than 1 minute left here in the second period. Sorry, I missed the instant replay on that stoppage. Usually trying to pop those in. Fond du Lac, though, up with a 4-goal lead. Driven again, and that's going to be another goal getting through Kelly. And I'm not sure if that's actually going to go to the defenseman. It is, I think. That's going to go to number 3. Let's get the instant replay, see if I got it quickly. No, sorry about that. Started writing. I got to get my rhythm down here. I didn't want to miss the time. Number 3 is going to get the goal. I don't know if there's going to be an assist. So they're going to give the goal that's going to go to number 18 from 3 and 19. So the goal goes to Ryan Lenz. An assist goes to number 3, Aiden Hefner. And the secondary goes to number 19, Connor Clapridge, for that 5th goal in the period to make it 6-1 Fond du Lac. So Fond du Lac just exploding in the last 5 minutes and 12 seconds to make it a 5-goal lead. And Appleton, I believe, has only put 3 shots up total in this period, where Fond du Lac has just gone crazy. I want to say that they have 20 shots in this period, and they have been wide open. Blocker tipped into the corner. I think that might have been a little bit wide of the post, so I don't think that'll count as a save. But 19-shot differential as the Fond du Lac Cardinals exploded for 5 goals in that last 5 minutes of the second period. We'll give you that information about how those goals were scored after we come back from our sponsors here in the second intermission. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com from the Community First Champion Center in Fox Cities. Badgerland Hockey Conference tournament action for this third-place game, where the Fond du Lac Cardinals with a 6-1 lead over Appleton United.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors: Dan Sprader, Kathleen Taves, Patrick Ellistad, Matt Moses, Jeff Will, Ben Beercheek, and Pam Tollefson. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs, LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113. or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it.
At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space, and buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Testing, 1, 2. Test, test. Testing, 1, 2. Test, test. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Test, test. Testing. Bear with me, folks, as I'm trying to test this microphone for when I have Coach Saracen come up, and then hopefully at the end I'll have, after the next broadcast, we'll be able to also have Coach John Welsh come up, maybe from Springs. So I just want to make sure I got my secondary microphone working here. From what I can tell, it's working well. Sound is coming across. So that'll be fantastic. So I'll be able to use this to have the coaches share a little bit about what they thought about their games here at the end. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com from the Community First Champion Center. Still got 3 minutes up on the clock here. Take a listen to some of our other major sponsors that we have, and then we'll get into the Holiday Automotive intermission report with a summary after we hear from our sponsors.
No matter what season it is, you want to keep your vehicle in tip-top running condition. Anders Auto Parts, your Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac, can help. Stop in and see the experienced counter personnel at Anders. They can find the exact product or part you need. Anders carries a full line of quality products at great prices. So whatever it is you're looking for to get your vehicle running great, stop in or call Anders Auto Parts, 16 West Sibley Street at 922-3390, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank, locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Hey, did I tell you I bought an SUV online?
So did I.
Really? I went with Holiday. The process was easy and they delivered it to me.
I went with one of the big national retailers. I was excited until they delivered mine. That's when I discovered some problems, like a mysterious noise, a burn hole in the seat.
At Holiday, they took time to answer my questions. They even sent me a video for a close-up look. Yeah, it's been good. I'm a fan.
Next time, I'll be a fan of Holiday.
Welcome back to the Community First Champion Center here in Fox Cities. As we get ready here for the third period, Holiday Automotive Highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. Second period highlights, Fond du Lac went crazy on the scoreboard, and all after 5 minutes and 12, or with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Scoring first for Fond du Lac to get the second goal was number 15, Hunter Parr, with an assist to number 10, Drake Dianovich. Less than 20 seconds later at the 4:53 mark, number 7, Jonathan Koenigs, scores with an assist to Aiden Schwartz, number 36, and to number 19, Connor Claprich. 2 minutes and 20 seconds later at the 2:31 mark, number 10, Drake Dianovich, scores his goal with an assist to number 15, Hunter Parr, and a secondary going to number 2, Brett Zabel. And then less than a minute later at the 1:42 mark, number 34, Ryan Marks, with an assist to number 6, Jace Weber, and a secondary to Maddox Ellingson. And then finally, with 46 seconds left, number 18, Ryan Lenz, with a tip off of the assist from number 6, Jace Weber. Or take that back, number 3, Aiden Hefner, and number 19, Connor Claprich. That puts the score here at the end of the second period, 6-1, as we start the third period. No icing. Thought that it could have been played there by the Fond du Lac player, Tyson Craig. We're back here to live action with Fond du Lac with their 5-goal lead. Shot towards the net. Appleton needs to get on the scoreboard quickly to see if they can put some life in themselves here and see if they can get themselves. If Fond du Lac can score 5, so can Appleton. The Fond du Lac Cardinals fans are hoping that's not going to be the case. Dianovich dumps it down low. Comes all the way back out here into the neutral zone. Tipping it in was number 22, Kenny Kapheim. Battling up against the boards. Fond du Lac sitting in good shape right here to try and get the third place finish here in the Badgerland Conference Tournament. Once again, let's take a look at some of these. The conference tournament here started in 2012. They'd started this format. Fond du Lac won that first contest 6-1 over Oshkosh. The following year, Fond du Lac also won it over Springs 5-0. And then Appleton went and won in 2014. Neenah Menasha won it in 2016 over Fond du Lac. Springs won it in overtime the next year over the Fox City Stars. And then Springs won it back-to-back with an overtime victory again over Waupun, 3-2. And then the third triple repeat, 3 in a row for Fond du Lac. I take that back, my fault. Neenah beat Fond du Lac Springs last year, 4-3, two years ago. And then last year, Fond du Lac Springs beat Fond du Lac 4-1. So once again, you can see that Fond du Lac and Springs have been in the championship game quite a bit, and when they're not usually in the championship game, they are usually playing in there for third place. So Fond du Lac has been a pretty strong program playing so far in the Badgerland Conference Tournament since its inception in 2012. And ever since it has started, it has been considered to be the elite game of the week on prep hockey, as you get to usually see teams that are ranked at least one, as the Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament is incredible competition. And even though the teams may not be flourishing at the beginning of or during the tournaments or during the regular season, at any given time, any team can knock off another one, as we saw in that very first game with Springs and Waupun, 2-1. In that opening round at Springs Rink. Here comes a chance for Fond du Lac once again on the attack. Still got to find my swing radius. With the camera, we'll work on it. Marks has it. It was Ryan, sorry. Coming back with it is Appleton. Ben Tomasetti drops it down low. Fond du Lac with a 5-goal lead here. Number 9 out there, James Murphy, had a chance. That's going to get off of the stick of Luke Kelly. That's one of the first times I've seen it right back out into the slot. Kelly gets the paddle down, is able to make the save. Once again, another save off of the paddle. Appleton gets their breakout pass this time. Going after it is going to be number 2 for Appleton. He centers. Schober is in the net, and the net is off, so they get the whistle. That was Nick Thompson coming in from the angle, tried to get the feed pass over there. I think he was trying to get it over to number 10, Tyler Heil, if I remember correctly, from what I saw. Should have hit the instant replay button, but got to get in my rhythm back again after that intermission. Clapperidge with it now for Fond du Lac. Looks to make a move up against the half wall. Clears into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Parr. Parr skates it, gets it taken away. Nice poke check there by number 4, Jack Kangas. But coming right back with it is Zabel. He's going to get taken down. Keeps it on a stick. Save there. And it gets underneath the pad. I have no idea how that was even possible. It was right there. It was the save for Kelly. Zabel on his side, able to sweep the stick, and somehow he got it underneath that pad as Luke Kelly was laid out completely. And I still couldn't see it even on the instant replay. But here in the third period, Fond du Lac stretches out their lead. 12:48, so I believe we will have running time now. Zabel with the goal, making it 7-1, 6-goal differential. So it should be a running clock. 31 shots on goal so far for Fond du Lac. You put those many shots on goal, you better come up with a victory, especially when you've only given up 12. Still staying at it. No assist, so it's going to be unassisted to Zabel. So he's going to get that goal. I'm going to have to start adding up some points here, see how well we've done. For each of these players, because Zabel had made 2 nice goals. Still on the attack is Fond du Lac. With a running clock, had a chance there to get another tip-in goal. So they're continuing to swarm. Drop down low. Appleton trying to clear it out. That's number 12, Noah Quinn. He's got it, skates it into the neutral zone. Has it knocked away there by Weber. And then he gets taken down to his backside with a nice shoulder there by Weber. Cross-ice pass, breaks it out. Good control. There you had to call offsides. Good call there. Looks like a body came in first from Spies before that pass came in. You'll be able to see it here. It was a good pass coming across, but just Spies came inside before that puck entered the zone. Maybe he didn't get a chance to see it. Might have missed it there. So we got a face-off where this pass took place at the dot. Into the neutral zone. So be picked up there by number 25, Thomas Koenigs. Appleton intercepts, coming back with a number 21, Connor Cook. Koenigs wraps it around, still stopped there by the defense. Tries to get it down low, has it wide open in the slot, unable to execute was number 21, Connor Cook. Had him sitting there, but could not execute. And Cook is going to go have a seat for roughing here in that third period. They did not have any penalties in the second period, but now Cook, frustration, I think, was more than anything as he missed that one. He's going to get called for the rough at 10:24, and that's going to put Fond du Lac on the power play. Setting again up their umbrella. Good slot. Shot knocked down there by the defense. Good work there by Fond du Lac. Chips it back. Cleared. Spencer Schober's going to come out and place it. Look to see if there's somebody who can get it. Gives it to Aiden Hefner. Lets him know. Hefner has it. Has a center ice breakout. Gets it over here to the half wall over by Zabel. Scored the last goal for Fond du Lac. Zabel runs around behind the net. He's going to take control. Look. He's going to swing it back out. I think he wanted to go back up to the point. He does. Hefner gave it over to number 20. Back into the slot. He had a chance, but it was all tied up, was Koenigs. Spies looked at Koenigs sitting there, but he was tied up there nicely by Kelly, the goalie. Had his stick all tied up. Could leave that camera sit right there unless she squirts out of the zone. Just talking to myself to make sure we've got it. Spies comes all the way back up at the top. Hammered, knocked down there by number 3, Hans Rittelhuber. Appleton's got numbers. Getting it past the defense. Got it. Hefner turned around. Shot. Whoa. 6 feet over the top of the net from the top of the circle. Missing everything as they had a chance coming into the zone. Face-off outside the zone. That actually hit the netting on it on the rise. Got a running clock here because we have a 6-goal differential, so we're almost at the halfway mark of the period already. Penalty is almost also killed off, so in this situation, it hurts Fond du Lac to have the lead, but it's the mercy rule in hockey, which I think is very reasonable. 6-goal lead in the third period. Picking it up, Drake Dianovich. Tries to make the pass up quickly to number 36, Aiden Schwartz. Gets it in the zone, trying to set it up. Working it down low into the corner. Fond du Lac still on the attack. Appleton clears. Both teams are at full strength. That's going to be a potential icing, and it's going to go all the way down, and it will be. Clock still keeps running, though, for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. 7-1 is your score. They just exploded in that second period, putting in 5 goals to make it 6-1, and then they just started out here at the 12:48 mark with an unassisted goal by Brett Zabel. Sitting on his side, was somehow able to get it underneath the pad of Kelly. Shot Kelly, look, he thought that one went in too. This was a hard shot by Hefner. He's going to get the save. Much better offense today by the Fond du Lac Cardinals compared to yesterday when they were playing against Springs. They were unable to get, I think they ended up with a total of 12 shots. Maybe 14, I think it might have been. Shot towards the net, that was number 14, Austin Hughes. It's going to squirt all the way back out to the neutral zone. Coming back after it. Wide, had a chance there. Schober was a little bit off post. Had a chance to take that shot and get it in there, but unable to execute it. Squirts back into the neutral zone. Appleton United, number 12, Noah Quinn's going to go pick it up. Nice stick there again by Zabel to stop the pass. It's going to be picked up there by Parr. Fond du Lac trying to set something up. Tried to get the pass over to Zabel. Just missed. But he comes in there quickly, loses his stick, picks it up, coming back in the neutral zone. Nice, that pass there by Hefner. Good footwork there by number 22. Ooh, I don't have a 22 on my roster for Fond du Lac. Have to see if I can find my old roster. Coming back with it. That's Eli Stewart. Out there, number 22, so I want to make sure I can give some credit when the players do come out there on the ice. Just used the roster today from the program, and Eli Stewart wasn't on there, so it's lucky enough that I thought I had thrown it away, but I didn't. Fond du Lac still staying on the attack, down to 5:35 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 7-1, chipped up in the air. That's going to go over the glove of Schober. Fond du Lac skating with it. Jace Weber looks to enter the zone, does. Top of the circle, kicked there by the defenseman Hans Rittelhoover. And still held in. It's coming back after it was Weber after he went in on the attack. Came back into his position, was able to pick up the puck. That's going to go under the netting and out of play. Waiting to get the puck here for a face-off. Signaled outside of the zone, I thought. I guess not. I guess they're going to take it down. Nope. That was just the linesman who was going down. Face-off in the neutral zone off of the stick of an Appleton United player. Wrapped down low. Hefner with it in the neutral zone for the Cardinals. Great offensive output today after getting shut out yesterday. So I think the coach's smile from Coach Ryan Saracen, he'll be happy with what happened to his Cardinals today as they continued to put aside exactly what he wanted them to do, was to put aside what happened yesterday and make sure that they could rebound today and get themselves ready for the playoffs, and that's exactly what happened with the Cardinals. Here's the clock continues to run at 3:50 and some change. So just as a reminder, at the end of this period here, Coach Ryan Zarison said he would come on up and give me a chat. So I'm going to run some ads to give a little bit of love, and I'm going to do some calculating quickly with some of the information. As soon as Coach is able to come over here, we'll get him the microphone and see what he has to say about the contest today. And finishing in third place in the conference tournament. So I guess things actually did work out the way that they were supposed to in the seeding purposes. Fond du Lac again on the attack. Numbers down low, had him on the backside was Clapprich. Behind the net, Picking it up, banging it off of the board. Stepping up down low. Fond du Lac still with possession. Hefner decides to retreat, makes a good read, doesn't want to get beat. Good play there by Weber. Stick save by Schobert into the netting, and we get a whistle. The clock is going to continue to run, though, with that 6-goal differential. So Fond du Lac was the 3 seed. I'm sure they were actually hoping that they would have been able to play Neenah on their side of the bracket, and I'm assuming that Neenah would have liked that same thing, as Fond du Lac was able to beat Neenah in their first contest 3-2, causing that 3-way tie with a 6-1 records all the way across. Springs was able to beat Fond du Lac, and then Neenah was able to beat Springs. And we're going to see a repeat of that game. That contest was 7-5, so that's coming up here, the championship game. I'll sign off. I'm going to have to be back on, so go ahead and find the new link for that game. Nice play there defensively to stop the Fond du Lac attack, and it's going to be offsides in the whistle. Trying to see who that was that stepped up there. That was number 4. That was a nice play by Jack Kangas to hold that blue line, as Fond du Lac had numbers coming across, and he was able to step in and stop that attack. With 1:30 left here in the third period, Appleton United only with 12 shots. That just is not going to do it when you're trying to look for a victory. I'm going to say that, and then everything goes out the window, because Springs last night only had 20 shots, and they put 5. Shot off of the stick. Good attack there again by Fond du Lac. Coming back into the neutral zone. I don't really like this. I'm not used to this location either. I've got a nice view in my normal broadcasting, and even at the Fond du Lac rink when I was broadcasting there, you're kind of over the red line, and they don't give you that opportunity here. I feel bad, too, because I'm kind of set up half inside of the handicapped area, and I apologize for anybody if I've taken their spot. There just isn't a nice broadcast area here. It wasn't set up for that, which is unfortunate. You build a beautiful facility like this, you'd think that you could have put a broadcast booth someplace. You had to know somewhere along the line you'd be handling some great tournaments, and that's probably a reason why you won't be able to see a sectional tournament here unless Neenah is actually the host, because this is considered to be their home rink. Clock is running down here, 20 seconds left in the third period. The Fond du Lac Cardinals with a 6-goal lead over Appleton United, exploding for 5 goals in that second period, putting another one in to get the running clock. 7 seconds. Fond du Lac won that draw. 3 seconds coming here, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals are going to come out of here with a victory over Appleton United, taking third place in the Badgerland Conference Hockey Tournament here from the Community First Champions Center at Fox Cities. These teams will be celebrating here. Congratulations again, Appleton United, finishing 4th here in the Badgerland Conference Tournament, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals coming out of here with a 2-1 record. Once again, the Badgerland Conference is a very, very competitive conference. You're not going to look at it. You're going to see Appleton's record. You're going to see Fox City's record. You're going to see Waupón's record and Shawano's records, and you're going to say, wow, that can't be that competitive. Well, every one of these games was pretty close. It's Shawano's first time entering into the conference, so they had a little bit more challenges trying to get used to what they're seeing in this hockey. But you're going to see some better hockey coming from that Shawano program, as Coach Travis Olson coached a little bit. He's been all over the place and ran his own little hockey school for a little while. I don't know if he still is doing that, but he'll get that Shawano program ready to be competitive here in the Badgerland Conference. Waiting to see if Coach Saracen is able to make his way up here after shaking hands. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do a little bit of calculating. Let's hear from our sponsors real quick, and we'll see if we can get him hooked up here and see what he's got for some closing comments. You've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Hang tight. We've got Coach Ryan Saracen coming up here, I think, unless they're going to do they might have a presentation that's coming up first. Let me see what's going on here. We'll talk to our sponsors first, and I'll pop back.
Come and grow with Burke.
We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on bristolmorganbank.com.
Not sure exactly what's going to be happening here, so I'm waiting to hear some announcements. I know I saw Neenah come out here with Appleton, and Fond du Lac is on there. I'm wondering if they're waiting for Springs to come and hit the ice. See if I can hear from one more sponsor while we're waiting for that.
No matter what season it is, you want to keep your vehicle in tip-top running condition. Anders Auto Parts, your Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac, can help. Stop in and see the experienced counter personnel at Anders. They can find the exact product or part you need. Anders carries a full line of quality products at great prices. So whatever it is you're looking for to get your vehicle running great, stop in or call Anders Auto Parts, 16 West Sibley Street at 922-3390, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac.
So some of the Springs players have come onto the ice. So typically what happens here in the Badgerland Conference, they give all kinds of recognitions. They give recognition to the teams and the players with with Badgerland Conference honors, first team and second team honors. So they're going to look at the all-conference team and the award winners and the team sportsmanship award, as well as the coach of the year. Not sure if Coach Ryan Saracen will be able to come up here. Probably not, because he's going to be on the ice right now. So we're going to still stick with this. You can see some of the players. They're going to be out there being congratulated by former Neenah coach and now athletic director Mike Elkin. So you got Brett Zabel, Dane Dianovich is being recognized here. Number 23, Josh Austin, is also recognized as all-conference forward. Aiden Hefner is also on the defensive side. So there's your 3 forwards. And your defense, so you've got 3. And the other one is going to be Ian Engel, is going to be from Neenah. That's going to be your all-conference team. Tyler Fromholtz is going to be the goalie, all-conference goalie from Waupun. Recognizing second team now, you got another player from Neenah. So second team. And you can see from Tyler Fromholtz and all of these players, they know each other really well after being, well, several of them are seniors. So they're recognizing, and once again, another St. Mary Springs player. So you had your all-conference team was 1 Waupun, 2 Fond du Lac, 2 Springs, and 1 from Neenah. And here in the second is 2 from Springs. And then the second all-conference goalie is going to be number 33 from Neenah. We're going to go through the honorable mentions here, and we're going to take a break while we're waiting for that. And we'll pop back in once they start going through some of the other awards.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Just want to give a quick shout out to a couple of the Fond du Lac players who are all conference mentioned. I believe that was, I'm trying to see who that was that they had given that to. I thought that it was number 25 is Koenigs, I know that. Oh, number 15 was Hunter Parr, who also was recognized. A couple of players from Oshkosh, a couple from Fox Cities. You got 2 there from Appleton. Then you got another one from Springs that's out there on the honorable mention. So again, this is one of the things that I think is absolutely cool about the Badgerland Conference, is recognizing the players from the conference and getting them the recognition. And Micah Buckles is going to be recognized, and he's missing out there. So those were all the forwards that were there. So Mason Holtz from Waupun. Clapperich is one of the defensemen. Jace Weber, also defenseman. And as we're waiting for the rest of those, I'll zoom out a little bit here maybe. Want to hear one more time. We got a Springs player that was there. And then the honorable mention goalies, Spencer Schober, freshman, is recognized. Gramont, I believe that is, from Fox City Stars. I saw him play when he played against Waupun, not this time, but I was very impressed with what he had done as well. Second goalie from Neenah, that's really impressive. Shawano has their goalie recognized, Prohaska. And then Hayden Rising from Springs is recognized. We'll be back here shortly with some of the other. Let's stick right with this. From Waupun, the player of the year is Tyler Fromholtz, the goalie from Waupun, considered to be the goalie of the year. Fox City Stars get the Sportsmanship Award from the Badgerland Conference. That's incredible work there for Fox Cities. Taking a look here at the coaches of the year. So they're getting a class. Ryan Saracen of Fond du Lac. So Coach Saracen and the coach from Oshkosh recognized also as Coaches of the Year. And they're going to do the Scholarship Athletes Award. And while they're still waiting for that, I'm going to go and give a little bit more to our. So once again, bouncing around a little bit, so I apologize for that. Actually, you know what? I think I will stay here for the Scholar Athletes, because one of the things that doesn't get recognized enough, I think, for these athletes is the fact that they are scholar athletes, and that we really want to emphasize the fact that they are students first, and the Badgerland Conference puts that as a priority. So again, I think that we ought to stick right here and recognize those people who are our scholar athletes. So stick with us, bear with me until we can get Coach Saracen up here. So now they're going to give the Coaches of the Year, coming right back to it. So you got Coach Ryan Saracen and Oshkosh, 2 head coaches of the year, so congratulations to them.
Scholarship Athletes Award. Scholarship Athlete Award for all qualifying players recognizing the outstanding student athletes.
So we're looking at student athletes. Here's your criteria. Must be a senior. Varsity letter in 2 seasons in hockey. Must have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher for at least 7 semesters or 10 trimesters. No code violations during their high school career. Here's our scholar athletes. Max Thomas from Appleton. Lemery from Appleton. Brendan Lemery. Luke Kelly from Appleton. So again, 3 seniors. You must be a senior. 3.5. Brent Zabel. Owen Mursaw from Fox City Stars. Mark Watson from Fox City Stars. Nick Rotenhos. Blahetka. From Neenah. Matthew Hessler. Marshall Cook from Oshkosh. Michael Lamore from Oshkosh. Caden Blank from St. Mary's Springs. Finn Bulow from St. Mary's Springs. Isaac Highland from St. Mary's Springs. Ian Zabel. Tyler Fromholtz from Waupun. So I'm not going to say that it makes a huge difference, but if you take a look at your super strong programs out there, your scholar athletes are representing their schools, and those are your seniors out there with a 3.5 or higher. So again, congratulations to each of those scholar athletes. The regular season conference champion, Fond du Lac, will be number 2 accepting for Fond du Lac. So they're going to go with a season tie, which is usually, it's unusual. But they're going to give it to Ian Zabel. Neenah, I don't have their who's accepting it. Usually it's the captains who are going to accept it or the goalie. And then St. Mary's Springs, it's going to be Whitey who's going to come out there and get the award for St. Mary's Springs. So what a huge tribute. I don't know, you probably can't hear the crowd here, but very proud as he comes out to receive the regular season champion award for St. Mary's Springs. It's been around hockey, I think I saw since 1990. 1995, I thought I saw someplace posted on Prep Hockey for St. Mary's Springs. Been part of their program. He's always at the senior class tournament helping out too as I do the broadcasting for that. And just as a shout out to that, can't wait to see you be watching that on March 11th. This championship game will be starting at 3:30, so I'm hoping that I can get Coach Ryan Saracen to be heading up here and have a chat with you. And while we're doing that, let's see if I can get a couple of more ads and sponsors in here as he makes his way up to the stands. So again, congratulations to all of the Badgerland Hockey Conference award winners from all of the teams out there and to those top 4 teams that were also out there. We'll be back here shortly with a recap of this last contest that you saw, 7-1 Fond du Lac over Appleton United.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Hey, did I tell you I bought an SUV online?
So did I.
Really? I went with Holiday. The process was easy and they delivered it to me.
I went with one of the big national retailers. I was excited until they delivered mine. That's when I discovered some problems, like a mysterious noise, a burn hole in the seat.
At Holiday, they took time to answer my questions. They even sent me a video for a close-up look. Yeah, it's been good. I'm a fan.
Next time, I'll be a fan of Holiday.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, Bristol Morgan.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Well, welcome back here to the Community First Champions Center, Fox Cities. I was hoping that Coach Saracen would make his way up here. I didn't see him, so he may have forgotten, and you get a big win like that. That's very possible. So just get a quick recap here. The final score between Fond du Lac and Appleton was 7-1. Thank you. 7-1 was the final score between Appleton United and Fond du Lac Cardinals, with the Fond du Lac Cardinals taking that victory and taking third place in the conference. You've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Hopefully you'll join us back here for the St. Mary's Springs. You can see them warming up. Going to log off and get logged on to that next channel. So thanks again for listening. Take care. God bless.